Hi everybody, so my name is Imani Coles and you may hear from this little person every now and then. Say hello.
Hello.
Good job. So I'm actually investing in my future self right now as I do this video because my little one, yes Bubby, you gotta quiet down, okay? So Mama can do the video. Up, you want to see? Okay. So I'm actually investing in my future self right now as I do this video because I was so tempted to wait until later because my little one is awake. So I knew that he might be talking and he might be loud like this. And I said, you know what? I'm going to just do it right now because it's only going to be a couple minutes. And that's going to be it. So, Bubby, if you're going to be up here, you got to quiet down, okay? You have to be quiet. All right? Okay. So, shh. So, our family, we just completed a road trip. We went to LA, and there was a couple of us drive there and back. It was really interesting because I felt like I was supporting my husband's future self on this road trip. And what I mean by this is he wanted to pull over to take a nap every now and then, which people normally do on road trips. But I felt like I was responsible for ensuring his success on this drive by keeping in mind how he might feel later on in the drive. So to give an example, he took a nap. I woke him up when I felt like it was time. And initially I kind of struggled with that because, yeah, that is a truck out the window. Initially I kind of struggled with my timing because I wanted him to be rested. I wanted him to be relaxed. It's so tempting that once you do get that good sleep going to just keep it going. But I said to myself, I have to be more concerned with this future self than current gratification, satisfaction. So, me waking him up at that time allowed for him to, shh. Do you want to get down?
No.
Okay, you have to quiet down then. Me waking him up at that time allowed for him to later on be able to take the other naps that he wound up needing. But if we'd have left too late, or if he'd have taken that first nap for too long, he would have robbed his future self of the opportunity to rest. So, for example, if we have 5 hours to make this drive and he sleeps so long that by the time he wakes up, we have nothing but 5 hours left, he would rob himself of the ability of taking any naps, of taking any breaks, of stopping whatsoever, because he used up that leeway time. So I believe that it's important to look out for your future self in more practical ways on a day-by-day basis. So not just as it relates to driving and the like, but just in regular life. So really quickly, I just want to share this quote that I found. I really love it, and it's okay, Bob, you can stay up here. I really love this quote, and I think it ties into what we're talking about. So basically, here's the quote. It's by Mike Murdoch, and it's about the law of inevitable eventuality. The law of inevitable eventuality. So here's how he explains it. He says, think ahead. I call it the law of... Quiet down, big boy. He says, think ahead. I call it the law of inevitable eventuality. If you eat 2 slices of pecan pie every night, what is the inevitable eventuality? If you smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day, what is the inevitable eventuality? whatever you are doing right now is producing an inevitable future. Think ahead. Proverbs 6:6-8 says, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer and gathereth her food in the harvest." So I love that quote, and I love that scripture, because it's basically saying what you do in each season prepares you for future seasons. So it's important to walk in preparation, walk in mindfulness of your own future and of your future self, what you're going to need. So this isn't really all that deep. We do it every day in the way that we charge our phones at night before leaving for work in the morning. Why do we charge our phones at night and our devices, our computers and the like, if we're going to be sleeping? Well, we do that because we know that we're going to need the phone throughout the day, the next day, or we know we might need GPS, etc. So I know for us, for example, when we're preparing to go on road trips with our little one, we will download Netflix movies, and try to do that before we had to hit the road. So it's things like that where you're preparing for your future self before you actually need it. And it's really important. So it's in the same way that people meal prep or in snack cravings. Oh, someone's calling me. So yeah, it's in the same way that people meal prep, or for example, they might buy snack cravings, healthy versions of things that are salty and sweet, etc., that can fulfill those cravings before the cravings occur. So that when you do have cravings, you're not purchasing donuts and brownies and things that are unhealthy. You prepare for what your future self is going to very likely want. So I hope that this is encouraging. I'm probably going to blog about this more at evewithin.com or post about it via Instagram at evewithin. And let me see here if I can... Oh, okay. I'm trying to see if I can type it in, but basically it's EVEWITHIN. Eve Within. All right, y'all. Well, I hope that you have a beautiful, wonderful, productive day. And don't forget to do things that your future self will thank you for. Set yourself up for success in the future. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.